Alright guys, this part is TradingView. If you guys don't know how to use TradingView, just want to give a little brief rundown on it. It's not like you should know how to use TradingView by now, but if you don't, here you go. But I know a lot of different people are coming from different experience levels. They might know how to trade. They haven't had a strategy that works for them. Gosh, complete beginners, different levels. So TradingView is the platform that I use and many other traders use to look at data, forex pairs, crypto pairs, stocks, any currencies. TradingView has been the #1 source for data to be studied. So that's that, and we're on it right now. I'm on AUD CAD, which is the Australian dollar versus the Canadian dollar, and basically you can change by clicking here. If you go to all, you can delete this, and if you go to stocks, you can see all the stocks, all the companies that when people say they buy stocks, they're buying one of these companies. And so this is how you can click it and see what it's doing, and just see the price, see the date, things like that, right? So over to the right of the ticker, which is a symbol search, it's called a ticker or a symbol, is the time frame. And so basically you can go look at the chart at a monthly time frame view, a weekly, 2 days, 1 day, and so forth. You can see 16 hours all the way to 1 hour, 30 minutes all the way into 1 minute. So that is how every candlestick right here, as you guys can see, I don't know where my arrow is. Every candlestick is whatever time frame you're on. That's what it is. So 1 week worth of data, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4, 5. So this is 1 week, 4 hours right here. So if we go to a chart, it might look a little better. This is why I like Forex, because it's easy to read the candles, and I have a strategy that's proven to be consistent and profitable. So we're here. But for example, I just went on the 30-minute. So every candle is 30 minutes worth of data. So kind of get that through your head, and you'll see it looks different from the 4 hour, and it looks different from the daily, things are like that. 30-minute, 15, and I get into all these concepts later in the modules. Multi-time frame analysis, market structure. I get into the chart in deeper ways later on. But on the left hand side is different tools that you can use. You can measure anything you want, pips, movement, direction. You can write anything you like. I have a lot of templates right here. As you can see, I like to do a lot of notes and stuff like that. Multi-time frame analysis, I already have templates, so I go in here and I write what I see on different time frames, and I can have it with me. So it's a nice little, it's like a whiteboard as well. It's unreal. Just knowing in the early days, they didn't have all this flexibility and capability to just press a button and then buy or sell a currency. You know what I mean? So really utilizing this skill is on the #1 of my just purpose, and the fact that I can help you guys be educated more. Yeah, it's really helpful to me as well. So we're doing each other justice. So make sure you guys write me any questions if you have any questions. But lastly, you can favorite all these tools. You guys can copy the ones that I have right here. So under this, I have trend line, info line, horizontal, ray, and line, line and ray. I have a vertical one and parallel channel. I don't use that at all, so I could get rid of that. Same for the bottom. I have fib and gone box, long and short position, and then all of these. And I use these too. And then there's some emojis you can use here, text like I showed you, measuring, zoom in. I just use the mouse. And then and lastly is on the right hand side, you can see my watch list. You can see all the currencies and things like that I like to trade. And instead of having to go to the top left corner and typing in something, whatever, anything random, I have everything that I like to look at just at a click of a button. Just goes right to it. XAU, which is gold, USD JPY I've recently had interest in. It is something that's very smooth, and as you can see, has large movements. So yeah, I like this pair, so I added it to my watch list. I added symbol right here. I found it, and then you press the plus sign, whatever one that you decide to do, you add the plus sign and it'll go right here. You don't have to keep typing it in. You now have it here. So that was something else that I took advantage of early on in my career and has gotten me to a certain point. And Bitcoin looks pretty nice right now. I see the institutional candle right here. Boom. You'll learn institutional candle in the future modules. But yeah, that sums up kind of what you can do on here. Another thing I should share is this right here. This object tree. It's kind of like layers and things like that. If you've ever did graphic designing or anything with different layers, so you'll have, when you have a lot of drawings, you'll be able to rename it, put it in groups and things like that, and boom, 1 minute institutional. So you can say, actually that's false, it's a 4 hour. So I can indicate what this is in word format on the right hand side. I don't ever just keep this up. I keep this up to the right because, for example, I'll give you a little quick rundown of what I would do. So I kind of already see something right here, institutional candle right here. Mark that. That's a 15-minute. That's a 15-minute institutional candle right there. I also see 15-minute institutional candle right here. Right? So we're gathering data right now. So I see 3-minute institutional right here. These are areas of interest. You will learn this in the modules institutional candles and imbalances. Okay. I see something right here. I see institutional candle right here. This is a skill that I learned through a lot of experience and things like that. I wasn't taught this. I learned this on my own, literally just like exploring. So this is like catered to like my literal personality, and I don't know anybody else that trades like how I trade. Literally, put it like that. Like exactly how I trade, you know, the way I'm thinking about it, the way I'm like approaching it, everything like similar. There's a lot of similarities, but there's so many different ways you can trade because of the personality part that comes into it. That's why 95% is mental, because your personality is a big deciding factor on how you operate. You know, it's like a video game, but it's the person behind the joystick that's also the pro. Like the skills, yeah, that's good, but what about the person behind the stick, the controller? So it's the same thing in here. So as you can see, it's just like I can look at this. This is a 2-minute institutional. I can be super far out and click this, and look, that's a 15-minute institutional candle that I marked out, and I'm just aware. It's just like an extra notepad right in front of me, via designs and stuff, via tools on the chart, you know. So it just is a helpful thing and served me well in my journey, so I'm gonna keep doing it. That is how you use TradingView. Continue to learn on the modules, and it's crazy. My pair right now is moving. I didn't trade today, you know, but it's all good. I'm not worried at all. You'll learn the mindset mastery, fear of missing out, FOMO. You don't want to do that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next module.